Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shelly Stramella, owner, Coast Observer.
Hey, W1! How was that tribute to Three Doors Down? Mikey, Scott, Chris, Jason, Chris. Y'all, if you have not been on the Mississippi Gulf Coast for like over 27, 28 years, these are the members who rocked our faces off back in the late 90s. And Mikey, where are you? Brother? Y'all? The most badass bass player I've ever seen in my life. Yes. He just gets that. Boom, 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 boom. But I like made a phone call when Brad passed away. You know, those of us who have been here on the coast, we go back to when Three Doors Down were a local band playing at our local bars and our local festivals. And Budweiser promoting them at the festivals and their parties and everything. Well, when Brad passed, I called Mikey, and he did not skip a beat of bringing together Fall As Well, Joshua's Son, Level With The Ground, and my writer, Scott Keller from Coast Observer. So let's give it to them, y'all. They put that together in just a matter of weeks. I'm so forever blessed with you guys. Yes, let them have it, yes. Woo. Nothing like wearing false eyelashes and you can't push your glasses back. Hope my glamnetics don't come off. 30 years ago, three young friends from Escatawba, Mississippi had a dream of forming a band, never fully realizing where that journey would take them. During a trip to Foley, Alabama, they would see letters of a sign falling off a building that said, "Doors Down." From that moment, Three Doors Down was born. Did y'all know that? They saw a sign that said "Doors Down," and there was three of them. How wild. It was like destiny. Adding drums, guitar, and bass to the lyrics Brad Arnold had written in high school math class as a 15-year-old, Brad, Todd, Harrell, and Matt Roberts had no idea that they were setting in motion the track that would propel them to music legends still 3 decades later. Yes, man. For those of us loving our local music scene back in the late 90s, long before social media, long before the internet, long before downloading and streaming music, and a couple years before I started Coast Observer, with a handful of live music venues on the coast, we all started to hear about these amazing young men that were playing across the coast. I'll never forget my friend Linda Kaufman. "Oh my God, Shelly, you need to come check out this band, Three Doors Down. I have them playing at Cuco's Cinco de Mayo party. How many remember Cinco de Mayo parties at Cuco's with that flatbed truck and bands performing? Oh, we saw some of the best concerts right there. That was it. I became a fan of Three Doors Down from the moment we all jammed with them as they performed on the back of that flatbed truck. Throughout the next couple years, we'd all go out and catch a Three Doors Down show at a local bar or festival. In 1998, Chris Henderson joined the band, adding the final piece of magic to Three Doors Down's sound. 97.9 CPR would have a request line and keep track of all the requests. My friend Rebecca Powers would tell me that she had never seen anything like the requests she was getting for Three Doors Down Kryptonite. I know. How many of y'all remember seeing Kryptonite at local bars before they made it big? Yes. Fast forward to late 1999. I had just started Coast Nightlife Observer, and we on the coast were hearing rumors that Three Doors Down had signed a record deal. We were so excited for them. Now the world was going to know how incredible they are, just as we here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast have known for years. I'll never forget the special moment of their album release party at Bebop Records in Edgewater Village in 2000. Our 4 young men, and they were young, y'all. They were like in their early 20s. I don't even know if Brad was even like 21 yet. Our 4 young men pulling up in a stretch limousine to an overpacked, barely standing room only record store to sign their newly released Better Life album. I don't think any of us could have ever dreamed that that album would go septuple platinum in a year. Yeah, septuple platinum. Better Life went, let me say it again, septuple platinum. That's mind-blowing. Our young guys from the Mississippi Gulf Coast going septuple platinum. We were just so excited and happy for our local boys living their dreams and making it happen. Over the decades, our local boys would go on to achieve a monumental success that would make us all proud. So many hits, singles, so many accolades, so many awards, and gold and platinum albums. The world would fall in love with our guys as much as we loved them back when they were performing at our local bars, but on an even grander scale. But the thing I always loved, and the thing I found just as special as their music, is they never forgot where they came from. And they never forgot their southern Mississippi Gulf Coast upbringing. Yes. Everywhere they went, they represented our Mississippi Gulf Coast as perfect Southern gentlemen. Always so kind, always so humble, and always so approachable. As their star rose, they made sure to lift others up with them. They started a special magic here in our music scene that before Hurricane Katrina was being called the next Seattle scene. Our music scene was vibrant, electric, with the talents in some of our local bands like Fall As Well, Level With The Ground, Adam Ship, Joshua Son, and many more. Brad, Todd, Matt, and Chris were making sure not only their star was shining bright, but they were also shining a light on many other talented bands and musicians along our Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's who they were, always giving back to others. In 2004, I would host our first ever Covey Awards. I will always feel proud that our readers voted Three Doors Down as our first winner of our favorite local band rock alternative category that year. Yes. I was looking toward our 25th anniversary of the Coveys to honor Three Doors Down with a lifetime achievement, but life has a way of shaking us in ways we could have never envisioned. The news of Brad's battle with cancer shook all of us. We would pray for his healing and uplift him in our hearts, but if there's one thing we know is God has his timing, and we never fully understand why. There are a handful of special souls that walk this earth, bringing a special kind of talent that touches us deep in our soul. Brad Arnold was one of those precious souls, and we will forever be blessed that he was a part of our Mississippi Gulf Coast. To watch Brad throughout the years give so much of his heart and soul was a beautiful experience that we all feel truly blessed to have been a part of. With the news of Brad's passing, I knew I could not wait any longer. We're all getting older. The years are flying by. I knew this was going to get me. Life is lifing, and I didn't want one more moment to pass without letting Three Doors Down know how loved and proud we here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast are of them, and for allowing us to be a part of their journey. In honor of Brad Arnold and Matt Roberts' memory, I'd like to present this first ever Coast Observer Special Lifetime Achievement at Covey Award to Todd, Harrell, Chris Henderson, Brad's father, Ralph Arnold, Brad's wife, Jen Arnold, and Matt's father, Darrell Roberts, to thank you from the Mississippi Gulf Coast that you were our local boys who made us so proud to call you our friends. Sadly, Brad's passing is still too soon for a lot, and even though we invited everyone, things just couldn't really happen right now. But we do have one of our special friends that's watching this streaming live right now, and he's got a special message for you.
What's up, Mississippi Gulf Coast? It's your boy Todd here. Sherry, I can't say thank you enough for this. It means so much. I wish Brad and Matt was here with us to accept this. I can't be there tonight. I'm up here in Kentucky building a home up here, building a farm. Things are different these days, I guess. But all you guys on the coast, we love y'all. We love y'all so much. Y'all have always supported us, and I can't say thank you enough. Mikey, you and the guys, rock on, man.
Three doors down, you're forever our heart, Todd, Harrell. Robin, I know you're watching this. Thank you for helping me get all this together. I love y'all. And let us know when you come to the Mississippi Gulf Coast and we'll go fishing. And this is the new special Lifetime Achievement Covey Award that we'll be presenting to all of them.